Go listen to what Miss Peta says. Listen to what she says. Go listen to what Miss Peta says. Listen to what she says.
Hello everyone, it's Peta here from Future Visioning. Thank you so much for coming by and having a look at the video. I really do appreciate it. This Sunday, it's a little bit cold outside, but we've been working around the farm getting things done. And this morning I've been doing some dehydrating of my food, so that's really exciting. But everybody, thank you so much for coming by, and thank you so much for all your subscriptions. I am totally appreciating it, so thank you so much. Okay, today we're going to be talking about focus. And I find that there's a lot of things that take us off our focus, but I want to talk to you guys about staying on focus. Now, by now you should have written your goals out. By now you should have a few goals in mind, even if it's only one or two goals that you decided that you wanted to go for this year. Now, those goals, even if there are only one or two goals that you've decided to go for this year, but what I would like you to do now is to go back and look over those goals and try to work out a phrase or a word that encompasses those goals. So one of my goals this year was to grow my prosperity. So basically what I did was that I made a compilation word that says financial freedom now with a big exclamation mark. And I've put it on my board. I did that yesterday actually. And, it's all those things. I wanted to be able to clear my head this year. So I've been working on forgiveness. I've been working on compassion. I've been working on bringing out my beauty from within. It's all those things that you need to start getting a word together so you can make up one of those compilation words that I'm talking about. Now, the reason why I chose focus was because on Thursday I had a bit of an accident and I dropped something very, very heavy on my toe. Now, you might think it's just your toe and, that's fine, but it actually blew up into this very big, large purple balloon. And it was very, very painful. So I actually have been off focus for the last few days. Now, what it did to me was because of the pain was so great, I had to take some painkillers and some strong painkillers to cut out the pain. Now, basically what those strong painkillers did to me was make me completely off focus and out of focus for about 3 days. Now, I don't take painkillers a lot, so when I do take them, they really do affect me. So even when I woke up yesterday morning, I thought I was going to be okay, but I was still having the effects of all these painkillers. So I couldn't really focus on anything. I couldn't quite do anything. So what I decided to do was make a few compilations up for my board because I thought this would help me keep focused because I'm not one not to be focused. I'm normally a very sharp-minded individual. I normally know exactly what I want and where I'm going, and especially this year, this is where I am headed. So when I had to take these painkillers that made my head quite foggy, it really felt unnatural for me. So this is why I'm talking about being focused. Because when we do have that fogginess in our head, and I'm not talking about taking painkillers at this point, I'm just talking about metaphorically, about the fogginess in our head, we do find it very hard to be focused. So what I'd like you to do is have a look at your goals now and make a word or create a phrase for those goals. And then what I'd like you to do is make a compilation word and then put them on your vision board. Now, what I did with my vision board yesterday, I talked to John about this one because I want to start sharing this with John as well. I made a phrase, financial freedom now. Now, the other thing too, it's really hard to spell the word when you're making it up like this, so it's best to write it out. So I did financial freedom now, and I did it quite large, and I found another one that says say yes to money. And I'm really starting to focus now on my financial independence because it's something that, I would really like to have so it will give me more time to do this sort of work because I really love this work. This is like my soul work. So I'd really like to get into this a bit more. So that is what I did yesterday. Now, it took me about 2 hours, maybe a little bit longer to get that out because, again, I was very foggy in the mind and it was a little bit hard for me to do it. But I was determined to do it because I wanted to make sure that I was doing something still on focus because I didn't like that feeling of being foggy in the head. So today's message is to be more focused, is to have a look at your goals, see if you can make a compilation word out of those individual goals that you've got, or a compilation phrase. Pop your compilation words together and put them on your board, because that is so going to focus everything that you want to do. Believe me, it will. And it's really starting to happen for me now. So all of these things that I wanted to do are all starting to come up, you know, like the forgiveness word and the compassion word. It's really starting to resonate within myself. And beauty comes from within. That is really something that I'm really working on, because it's something that I really wanted to bring out of myself this year. Now, our card that we drew last week was "My mind is tranquil. I allow this peace into my life." Now, apart from my toe getting crushed, I had quite a peaceful week last week. I'm just looking for my cards. Here they are. All right, so I'm going to shuffle the cards again. Let's do that. And just let me shuffle these cards. I'm going to choose a card again this week. I reckon it's one of these, this one here. Oh, this is nice. Sociable. I enjoy friendship and the companionship of others. Now that's an interesting one, because even though I'm on the World Wide Web, sometimes my husband and I tend not to be very sociable with people. And I don't know, we just enjoy our time together, John and I. But this is sort of telling me this week I need to get out and about and talk to people. I haven't been out for the last 4 days because of my toe, because it's very hard to walk around. But this is a card that I'm going to focus on this week, sociable. I enjoy friendship and the companionship of others. It might be something that is resonating with yourself as well. So let's see what happens this week with that card. All right, I'm going to pop it up on the board. It looks pretty up on the board there now, doesn't it? All right, my beautiful board, it's coming along. I'm starting to fill in all of these spaces in here now. I've got some ideas for these spaces up here now as well. So I'm getting really excited about it. All right then, so thanks again for watching. I hope it's something that's helped you this week. I hope that you do get your compilation words made. If you do, please put the comments below. I would love to hear from you. There's also the forum that you can go and talk in the forum about future visioning as well, and things that are happening if you don't want to share it into the World Wide Web. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Sunday for future visioning. Bye now.
Go listen to what Miss Peta says. Listen to what she says. Go listen to what Miss Peta says. Listen to what she says. She says.